What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. All right, so I am kind of known as the fake HRT natty or TRT natty. Let me explain. So I'm fully honest and transparent that in 2013, when I obtained my NABA Pro card, that I did beyond HRT or TRT, that I did take a round of steroids, so to speak, or a cycle. Pretty intense cycle, Masteron, Trenbolone, testosterone, some orals. I took some Halo pre-contest about 4 weeks out. Now, right now, I'm in the best shape of my life, about 215 pounds, depending on the day. I don't force feed. I don't really measure macros. I'm not really, I need a mental break, but I'm eating what I normally eat. I'm just not measuring it. I'm not forcing food. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat. Now, so around 215 is what I weigh right now. I'm 5'7.5" Do not forget that half inch. So I want to share just a portion of my blood work, and I'm going to share more of my blood work and explain to you as it comes out what it means and if it's good or bad. So the first thing that I'm looking at, and I don't have any of the other blood work because I have the app for Quest Diagnostics, and they send it to you as they do it. So one of the first ones I got back was testosterone. I had total testosterone and free testosterone. Total testosterone includes both bound and unbound. To put that into perspective, unbound means that you can use it or it's free. Bound means that you can't really use it. Your body can't use it. A lot of doctors just look at total testosterone when that's not even the thing. I was actually listening to Dr. Attila. I believe it was on Andrew Huberman's podcast, and he was talking about how he just cares about the free testosterone. So he used to put his clients on Anavar, which controls SHBG, and what that'll do is it'll increase your free testosterone. So all he's looking at is free testosterone. So because it was too confusing to his clients, what he would do is simply raise total testosterone, regardless of how high it went, to get that total testosterone, the free testosterone, sorry. He'd raise the total to get the free to a level where it's advantageous to the person. Now, when you look at Dallas McCarver, who passed away, unfortunately, you look at his autopsy, his testosterone was 50,000. That's right, 50,000 ng per DL. That's insane. 50,000. It was over 50,000. I've always said online, my goal is to keep my total test between 1,200 and 1,500. Not anymore. My goal is to keep my total test to whatever level it takes to have normal or slightly elevated free testosterone. So to give you a perspective of what I'm doing right now, I look at it this way. 200 milligrams of test normally gets people between 1,000 and 2,000 total testosterone. It depends on the person, right? And mine is prescription, so you know you're getting testosterone. When you buy it off the black market, I couldn't tell you what the hell's in it. Like, it's the black market. And generally, drug dealers aren't the most trustworthy people. So let me look at this. So my total testosterone is 1,018. That is normal. When I tell people my testosterone is in normal range, the reference range is per Quest, their reference range for a healthy male my age is 250 to 1,100. Yes, I'm high normal, but I'd say my testosterone levels are that of a normal 20 to 25-year-old, right? Not crazy, right? Here's where it gets nuts. And I'm trying to figure out why it's here, but I have a couple reasons why I think it could be here. And I'm not going to recommend you take any of this. I will recommend Insurgent, sort of. I'm kind of conflicted because I just got this back. I need to digest it. But I want to talk to you about free test and total test. While total testosterone matters, free testosterone is what we really need. That's what we want. That's the shit your body can use. The normal range, the reference range, based on 250 to 1,100 total testosterone, free testosterone, per Quest Diagnostics, is 35 to 155. Mine is 323.7. That means over 30% of my testosterone is free. That's absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane how much free testosterone I have. So I'm trying to figure out what's doing this. I'm not taking Anavar. I'm not taking Winstrol. I'm not taking any SHBG inhibitor. All I'm taking is testosterone. Normally I vary between 150 and 200 milligrams a week. It's generally 150. And then I have, I don't take Anavar, and then I take HGH. I take 2 I use 5 days a week. I take metformin for longevity and insulin control. I'll post my insulin levels later. Those were awesome. And I take Armour Thyroid at 60 milligrams every day. So I'm looking at this. First of all, I'd like to say, if you need a doctor, if you feel that you are low, if you're feeling symptoms of low testosterone, don't go to anyone else. Just click on the link below and go to my doctor. Hormone Health and Wellness in West Palm Beach. They're the best. As you'll see with my labs, they're the best. And Kurt is always there, or your doctor, whoever you're working with, is always there. I become good friends with Kurt and Jill, the owners, and I work with Kurt directly, but obviously they've grown where they have other doctors. I get emails every day or messages every day of people thanking me for introducing them to Hormone Health and Wellness. So here's what I think's happening. So not only do I have a doctor reviewing my blood work, but I've implemented 2 things that I've never done before. I always said that taking a testosterone booster, if on TRT, is a waste. So MTS Nutrition Insurgent shows that if you're natural, these are natural, older individual, this human study, that it raises your free and total test by 20%. So I think that whatever Prima V and the other ingredients in Insurgent is doing is helping my free test. Another thing which I think is highly critical that I don't sell, but I will recommend, is Durell Strength, is I am taking an injectable carnitine choline. Carnitine is an amino acid. You can get it prescribed from Hormone Health and Wellness, but I wanted to have a higher dose. I also wanted to have choline in it. So I don't get any discount except for the one you get. I don't get any free product. I don't get commission. I'm going to link down below. It's DurellStrength.com. It's called Kyokin. And the coupon code is MTS. Again, I'm not telling you to buy this. I don't get money from it. But I like it so much because the choline and carnitine just makes me feel better throughout the day. After looking up these labs, I'm convinced that what I'm doing alongside the TRT, so the goal with testosterone replacement therapy is to use as little as possible for the most benefit possible. You shouldn't have to take 300 milligrams of testosterone a week. You shouldn't have to take 500 milligrams of testosterone a week. To maintain healthy levels, I'm not talking about super physiological levels. Again, to maintain those levels, you should aim to take as little as possible. Minimum effective dose, your MED. For me, that's about 150 to 200 milligrams a week, but we also get blood work done frequently. At the most, we go a year without blood work. At the most. And then Dr. Kurt sits down with me and we figure out what to do. I am so ecstatic. And this is why I feel so good. This is why I'm so healthy. This is why I'm crushing life. My body is utilizing every single possible milligram, nanogram, particulogram, whatever gram you want to measure as free testosterone. A lot of it has to do with healthy lifestyle, adequate vitamin D. Again, I sell a vitamin D, but there's also sunlight. I just got done with a 15-minute walk in the sunlight because I got a little nasal congestion because there's a flu going around. Guess what? I don't got the flu. I don't. While everybody else is getting the flu, I got a little stuffy nose. I'm fine. I'm good. Check it out. Sunlight, adequate activity, vitamin D. Okay, I also recommend supplementing with 5,000 milligrams of vitamin, 5,000 IUs of vitamin D a day. I take my brand, MTS Nutrition Vega D3. Again, just get your vitamin D, all right? Mine's vegan, if you like that. It doesn't come from sheep wool grease, lanolin. It comes from lichens, but that's up on you. So vitamin D, sunlight. Insurgent, I have no doubt that Insurgent and injectable carnitine is helping me tremendously. No doubt. There's no reason for a guy with 1,000 testosterone without taking Anavar or Winstrol or any other thing that works with SHBG. There's no reason why it should be that high. So I am taking exogenous testosterone, yet augmenting it, making it work better with natural means via carnitine. Now, can you take carnitine orally? Problem is, you have to take a shitload of it. It only has about an 18% oral bioavailability. However, something's better than nothing. I'm not one of those all or nothing kind of guys. then I'd recommend 1.5 grams twice a day. I'm going to link a brand down below. Core Nutritionals makes an acetyl L-carnitine. And not only does it have the benefits of carnitine, but the acetyl ester, the acetyl attachment, helps to cross the blood-brain barrier, so it has more cognitive benefits. So take 1.5 grams 2 times a day. When to take carnitine? I just take it first thing upon waking. I don't have time during the day. I'm about to train, got to inject. Nah, you'll never catch me injecting pre-workout. Anyway, I also divide my testosterone doses in 2. So I take about, what is that? What's the third line? 0.3 mils? 0.3 mils on Sunday, and then 0.3 mils on Wednesday or Thursday. So I do 2 injections a week, and I say 150 to 200 because I suck at measuring, and sometimes it's a little over, a little under, and I don't care because it's test, but it's about 150 to 200, depending on how weird I am with my measuring. But anyway, that's it. What do you guys think? So does this show that I'm a half natty? Does this prove that I'm an HRT? Or am I taking other drugs that don't work through testosterone? Anyway, guys, hopefully this was educational for you. My free testosterone is insane. I couldn't be happier, and I'd like to thank Dr. Kurt, Jill, Hormone Health and Wellness for changing my life. I mean, my quality of life is through the roof. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, and remember, that's not a game.
Training intensity is everything. If you want to build muscle, if you want to get better, if you want to go hard, you need to train intense. A lot of pre-workouts, they get you intense. But then what happens? You crash. A lot of pre-workouts, they give you the pump, but then what happens? It wears off. A lot of pre-workouts, they'll give you all that stuff, but it doesn't add to your endurance. I want to be able to lift heavy. I want to be able to feel the pump. I want veins bulging from every single part of my body. I want to lift heavier weights every single time. I want to run farther. I want to run faster. I want to push harder, and I want to get bigger, stronger, and faster. And that's why I created Clash 3D. This pre-workout is next level, featuring 3D pump, Vasodrive AP, and a lot of other epic ingredients. Guys, this is the pre-workout that you need to take your workouts and your performance and your physique to the next level. Oh.